the Smart Excel. In this video, I'll be showing you again in the nested if. I have already made 14 videos on nested if. So this is a nest and this is a nested if. So just for sake of um, something different, I just made this nested if. But my real thing which we will be doing is which we'll be doing in Excel is going to be the nested if against the other formulas. So if you have we have seen in the previous videos that we have been dealing with so we have been dealing with vendors in the highest level in match and index function and in nested if function also. So please refer to my previous videos. So you have seen the who is the highest or the lowest supplier or vendor or client and when we have analysis. So when we have a detailed analysis, we have something like this. We have some data and we will be putting a score, and so everywhere we can make out a score. So these are the scores for each line, for each column. So how we'll get this scores I'll be showing you in this video. So it's something like when you're having this the items over here and these are the vendors. For each vendor you want to see the score in a separate column so you can make out which are the really lowest or which is or the highest or whatever the scoring is, and you can make an analysis on that. So this is I have a sample over here, so I'll be doing the same here. So first I'll be doing in the nested if function. I'll be doing for large and I will be doing for nested if for small. And I will be also doing in a spotter form for rank with the same thing which you can be done in the same answers will be getting rank also. So some people if you're good in nested if, so it's going to be very useful for them. So how can we get the score in this area? And we can get the scorings like if you want to convert into points like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is the lowest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 items over here. So this is going to be done parallel. This is going to be done vertically or in the column wise. In the previous video, I used to do is for each row or horizontally. So so vertically, how we can get the answers? This is going to be shown in this video. So nested if is like if and the logical test. And what is a logical test is this amount. So this is my first row. Uh, and I'll be logging these cells so that I don't want to copy the form. I don't want to write the formulas again and again. So three times when I hit F4, I'm going to get this, and this is going to be equal to, and I'll be making this the whole area. So I'll be checking within this. So it will be like I'll be writing a formula as large. So I'll be checking the largest value here first. So this is the large function. So I'll be checking the large function, a large value over here, and I'll be logging the cells as F4. So I don't want this area to have any movement. So I'll be logging. So every time I don't want to copy the formula then again and again. So the array will be like if this is going to be the largest, so largest is 1. If I put here 6, it will become the lowest. So we have to be very careful when we are selecting the formulas also. And then I will be telling that if the logical test, if this is a logical test, if this is a nested if, so it will not have a false value, it will only give the return the true value. So if I will be telling the Excel that if I want this one within this value, so it should be number one, it should be number one. So then I'll be closing the parenthesis to see that if it is number one or no. So it's giving a false value. So this is not number one value. So if I make some changes over here and if I make it 13,000, still it's not number. And if I reduce some amount over here and I hit enter, so it's not also not a number one value. So if I do this, it's some more extra value. So if I make it number one, so then it will show number one because the formula has been only set for this area. So if you want to set the formula for the long range, you have to make some changes. So now if you want to have the formula in the whole area, then we have to copy the formula. So I don't want to write the formula again and again. So I'm copying the formula, Control C. And here I'll be doing is again I'll be pasting the formulas as long as possible. So I'll be putting a comma over here, and again I'm writing if1. If I don't put a comma, it will not the formula is not going to work. So I'll be putting a comma, and here I'm doing one. mistake or some error purposely so I can show you what is the issue when we do copy the formulas. So now I have this same thing. Now I want to do is I want to have for the same area I want to have same formula, but I want to have changes over here. So it will be 2, and here I will be getting 2. So same way I will be putting a comma and I will copying pasting the formula, and here I will be having this value as 3, and this will be also considered as 3. And again I will be putting a comma and I will be pasting the value. So this time it will be 4, and this is also I want the answer as 4. Again comma and control V, and this time it's going to be 5, and the answer over here will be 5. Again a comma, and this is going to last one. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, we have 6 entries, so I'll be putting as control C, and now this is going to be 6, and the answer will be 6. So let's see if I'm going to get the answer properly or not, or what are the mistakes I have done. So if I hit enter, if I'm not putting any extra columns, let's see it is asking or not. It's giving an error. Why it's giving error? Because every time you have a nested if, you should have a parenthesis at the end, not in the beginning. So now when I'm doing if condition, this is my logical test, and the value is true, and I should not close the parenthesis over here, because if I close the parenthesis, it is Excel is closing itself. So the nest, it is not going to be nested if, so it is going to be blocked. So always you have to remember that remove this and remove over there, remove over here. So each block you remove, you have to add in the end. So now this is going to be the fourth one, this is going to be the fifth one, and this is going to be the sixth one. So the same thing I have to add, so I don't need to add, remove the 6 first, I'm removing, so we can remember 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 parentheses which we have added over here are error, so we have to move them down so we can get the right answer. So now you can see the answer is 1, and the answer is, so now let's pull down the angry rabbit to see that is the formula working for all the cells. So you can see this is the highest value, this is the second highest, this is the third highest, this is the fourth highest, this is the fifth, and this is the lowest value. So same formula when we do it for small, it should be a vice versa answer. So what I'm going to do is I don't want to copy the formula again, so I'll just clicking the copy value, and I'll be right clicking here and I'll be putting this as fx. This is going to be the formulas fx. So I'll be pasting the formula. So it's giving that it's in a different cell. So do you want to require it? Yes. So we can see the answer is 1 because the same formula has been copied here. So if you want, I can if you want, we can also do this is we can pull this control C, and we can paste it special. Again, this is the way I have done formula. So we'll put escape. Okay, now if I pull it the angry rabbit down, can we get the answer? But the answer is same. We are not getting small, we are getting the large only, because the same formula has been copied over here. The way I log the cells, so it is for the column wise, otherwise it would have been for D3. So that is the reason we have logged the cells, but the answer is getting the same. So if you want a small, what you have to do is you have to copy the small, control C, and then for the large, all the large should be made into small. So we can do is control V, control V. So be very careful, don't pull the parenthesis or you'll be in trouble again. Control V, control V, control V. Small is there, and this is going to be control V. So the same for the large, we have done the reverse and we made it as small. So I'll be hitting this. So so this is going to be 6, because when the smaller largest is 1 over here, the smallest is 6. So when they pull when I pull the angry rabbit down, so the values have been changed now. Now you can see 1 is has 6, 2 is become 3, and which was 4, now the smallest is 3 over here. So 5, 3 and 4 and 6, which is the largest value over here has become the lowest value over here has become the largest over here. So this is the way you can make the scoring matrix for the items. So in the next video I'll be showing the same technique by using a rank function. So this is going to be the continuation of my next video. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel, share the video to many people so many people can get the benefit from this. Hit the bell icon, and please give me a comments. If you don't like the video, please click on uh, dislike button, and please give me a comments. And if you think that there is something more important or more easier than this, please do let me know, so I will also be learning. So it's a very vast field and there is no end. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll be waiting for you so that we can meet in the next video. Thanks.